If you're just typing basic prompts into Google Gemini like it's a regular search engine, you are leaving so much on the table. I see people doing this all the time, treating it just like any other chatbot, and it is literally costing them hours of lost productivity every single week. Gemini is actually built to be an absolute powerhouse for your daily workflows, but only if you know which levers to pull. Today, I'm breaking down the top 3 mistakes almost everyone is making with Gemini, and I'll show you exactly how to fix them right now so you can start getting your time back.
All right, so the first mistake people are making is the silo trap, ignoring Google Workspace extensions. I'm going to show you how to connect your Google Workspace, for example, like your email account or something like that, or your Google Drive or something like that. So you're going to come over here to the lower left into settings, and you're going to actually go up here into personal intelligence, and you're going to see this area, connected apps. And what you're going to do is you're going to click on that, and you're going to actually see that there's Google Workspace, and this includes Gmail, Calendar, Google Drive, Tasks, Keep, and Google Docs. But I want to show you specifically Gmail in this one. So you're going to make sure to toggle this on, and it will actually give you access. Now, very important right now, I think that this will be coming at some point where if you have other Gmail accounts that you want to be able to connect, and there would be a reason why you would want this. For example, I'm going to be showing you how we can create a sales report as an affiliate marketer based on an email account, right? I'm going to show you how that's done in just a minute. But if you have multiple email accounts that get commissions inside of them, you would need to, for this automation to work 100% for your business, you would need to be able to connect all 3 of them. And right now, that is one limitation that even Gemini has, is that you can't connect more than your account up here. This account right here has my email address, and that's the only one that it can connect to. It can connect to just your account over here. Now, hopefully in the future, they'll be able to allow you to access other Gmail accounts that you own so that you can create advanced automations and tools. But still, this is pretty dang good. Most people, that's a very specific need. Most people would not need that. So I'm going to show you, we've got it connected to Gmail. Now we're going to come up here and we're going to go and start a new chat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paste in this prompt that I've already come up with. And you can see we already have your personal intelligence snapshot right here. When you're on the Plus or the Pro version of Gemini, I recommend always using thinking mode. I never use fast. I want to use Pro or thinking at all times because you're just going to get better results. It's going to take a little bit more time, but you're always going to get a lot better results. And so I'm going to go with thinking over here. I'm going to put this prompt in, and it says, access my Gmail account and look for all emails labeled new sale in the past week and total the commissions I made. So all I'm going to do is just go and push go. And right over here, you're going to be able to see it's going to now start connecting with my Google Workspace and my Gmail account. It's going to read through over the last week, right? Only the last week. It's going to look for any emails that are labeled as new sale. Now, you will need to take a little bit of time to go into your Gmail account and set this up properly. You'll actually need to go in and label, find like a new commission that comes in, for example. You go into it, you open it up, and then you go in and you actually label it as, hey, filter emails in the future like this, and make sure to automatically apply a label as new sale. That's what I call it. You can say new commission or whatever you want. But now you can see the power of this. Based on Gmail account, you earned a total of $1,254 in commissions from sales recorded from March 4th to March 11th, right? So here's a breakdown of the commissions found in your new sale emails, right? We have JV Zoo commissions were $865. So that was the bulk of this, right? That was about 75% of my commissions came in from this one affiliate platform called JV Commissions or JV Zoo. You can see the products, right? We had broken down by the type of platform, right? Now you could also say break this down by day, right? So these were all the commissions that came in from the JV Zoo. But then we had koala, you had flu, you had school, you had other platforms over here. Now you could say give me a summary by day. So you could go like that, and now it's going to we're going to look at it a little bit differently, right? And once you find a nice formula that works for you, you can actually just add that to your prompt, so we'll get it right every single time. Like if you want a summary by day, what your commissions look like per day for each platform, you can do that as well. You could also we'll try maybe organizing this into a fancy chart and things like that. So this is taking Gemini to the next level. Creating automation, this just saved me so much time. Now, in order to have to go into every single one of these accounts, right, and check my commissions by day, check my commissions here, check my commissions right there, they all have their own affiliate platform. This just gives me an overview immediately of what kind of income from an affiliate standpoint I have coming into this Gmail account, right? Remember, this is just one Gmail account that I have commissions coming into. I have commissions coming into all other ones as well. So now you can come over here and we got a breakdown for the last 7 days, right? So basically 8 days, Wednesday to Wednesday. You can see that we made 129 that day. We had 267 that day. We only had a $7 and then an $8. So we had a lull right here for 2 days, right? Really bad. And then we built it back up, and then 215, 96, 119 right there. So the total for this period right there. And we noticed a little bit different. So pinpointing the discrepancy, because we had a 900 right here, but then up here it said that we made 1200, right? And so we want to go ahead and take a look at that and see what Gemini finds to clarify this for us. So you have a research assistant doing this work for you, which is really, really cool. All right, so you can see that it has reran and it's done this breakdown by day right here. So you can see how much money each day earned, and then a final summary right over here. And then it also found another thing right in here from SEO Writing AI. So bringing the total to $1,383 right there. So really, really cool. Now we can go and I'm going to show you something else that you can do with this. You can actually come over here and say, create a simple bar chart for this. So now you can say, hey, create a simple bar chart for this, and it's going to visualize running data. It's going to go ahead and create this for us. And that was super fast. Here's our bar chart right here that we can look at. It's going to tell you what your bigger days were and so forth. So really neat stuff. Now you can actually turn this into right over here, you can come over here and you can actually turn this into a gem. And so you'd be able to go in there and just run this report anytime you want. Very, very automated, which is super, super cool. Now I want to show you some more stuff, right? So I want to go over here and I want to go into new chat. And then I want to say, hey, can you scan my Google Drive docs and give me a list of all documents that have the word bonus in the title of the doc, right? That's all we have to do. I'm going to try Pro on this one and go. So now right here, it's going to connect to our Google Workstation, and it's going to go and start finding all the documents that have the word bonus in them. And you can see right over here, we have this bonus, Hanashi right there. And then we have another one right there. We have synthesis actors, Manaka royalty bonus, Clickly AI bonuses right there. Cool. So we have all these bonuses that we've created right over here into the docs. Now you can hover over any of these links and actually just click on it and it will open it up for you. So this is another great way to search. Use the power of AI to search for documents. That it just puts the search features to another level. And so you could use this across your I specified docs, but you can actually search your entire drive for PowerPoint presentations, videos, anything else that you have, folders and so forth. So another practical way to use this is to paste this prompt in after doing something like this and saying, hey, there's a new product coming out that is an AI ebook creation software. Can you scan and read all these bonuses you just identified and tell me which 5 would be the best to reuse for my new bonus right there, right? So you have bonuses in your Google Drive and it has documents, right? You don't have the time to make a new one. You want to recycle some of those bonuses you've already used in the past. You want to recycle those and use them, but you want AI to kind of help you decide, well, which ones would work best for a similar product that's just coming out on the market. So it's going to go and define the strategy. It's going to analyze and it's going to come out with which ones it thinks are going to be the best ones to use, to reuse. Now it's selecting the relevant bonuses. You can click down here and you can see all along the way, it's going to tell you what it's actually doing right there. And I'm going to click back off that. You could also click the answer now and it will just do that. But I find I would rather just let it do its thing. And these are the ones that it's actually saying, hey, you should use the bonus Hanashi updated, and it gives you a reason because it's already similar to what you're promoting. And then you have this one right here. You have the Lead Magnet Genius. You have a Clickly AI bonus. And it gives, because you're going to, people that are creating these ebooks, they also want to build email lists with their ebook, right? So it works really well. And then We have this one right over here as well. So there's our bonus pack that we could go and quickly create as well. So that brings us to the next major thing that people are just ignoring and making mistakes while using Gemini is the text only trap. Utilizing the massive context window. And let me show you what I mean. I'll come up over here to a new chat right over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and copy this this prompt and put that in there. Analyze the attached videos and give me a summary. Then give me 5 new YouTube ideas, 65 characters or less, that would build on these topics. We need to come up here. We need to go and do upload our files. You could also connect this to Notebook LM and do all kinds of things. But we're going to go over here into downloads. And I'm going to go in here, right here, and find some of my last videos. And you can see right over here, all these videos right here, several videos. We're going to really put this to the test by uploading a ton of videos. Open. So you're going to see this, they're over 1 hour. And so what you're going to actually need to do, there's some other things. You can upload these to Google Drive, right? Or you can even go in here into Notebook LM and create new, and I'm going to upload. And look at this. I'm going to go ahead and grab just like, this is like several videos. We're going to go and open these. Okay, so we ended up having to just copy the YouTube URLs. We put them in Google Notebook LM, right? There's several of them, and we're just going to push insert. It's going to be able to read all of this. It's going to load this with the transcripts, the titles, all that's going to know everything about this. Now, when this is done processing, it will process very quickly, and then we'll come over here and we'll be able to hook this up really quick. So those processed, it's going to come with a summary right here as well. But now we're going to come back into Gemini, and because that didn't work, you can only do an hour at a time right here. Now, if you wanted to do more, so we can do these 3 videos right here, but what you can do also with this is that you could upload those videos to your Google Drive. And if they're already uploaded on your Google Drive, then you could connect it that way. And that would be a way to analyze more than an hour by uploading or connecting your workspace. So what we're going to do over here, I'm going to go with thinking over here. I'm going to go ahead and go with the plus right here. We're going to go to Notebook LM, and then we're going to go to this right here. Right. So there's a bunch of we're going to connect to all these videos right here, like 15 videos. And we're going to say add. So now it's going to analyze those, and we're going to say go. And it's going to now go through this and analyze. It's using workbook and the connection. There's a tool summary right here, and it was very fast. So new YouTube content ideas. I built a custom YouTube scheduler right here. How I rank #1 on Google using AI video, first blogging, KDP, Goldmine, finding zero competition, vibe coding, build your own business dashboard, and create and sell micro course right there. So it's telling us that these ideas are designed to build on your recent success with vibe coding and the niche SEO while staying under 65 characters. So this is a great way to help run your YouTube channel by uploading everything, and then it's going to be able to kind of select. Another thing you could do is take a screenshot and show the current views of your channel by going like this and taking a screenshot of all your most recent 20 or 30 videos, then uploading that and saying, hey, based on the view count as well, come up with that content plan. So then now it's going to really cater the content towards videos that are resonating more with your audience and getting more views. So that's another great way to use Google's Gemini. And finally, the final mistake to avoid, we're going to go open up a new chat, and I'm going to go ahead and paste this prompt in right here as well. The final mistake is the search engine trap, one-shot prompting, right? People often try a single generic command, like write a blog post about AI and accept a mediocre first draft. They fail to build a workflow where they give Gemini a persona, keep feeded examples of their own writing style, and refine the output through back and forth conversation, right? So that's what we're going to do right here. We've got this prompt right here. It says, read my entire website, laurenwirepro.com, so you can gather my writing tone and voice. Now take the SaaS product here, this Fish Audio, and do a comprehensive review in my Lauren Wire Pro voice. Go over pricing, features, pros, cons, alternatives too, and final recommendation. We're going to go put this on thinking, and we're going to go and push start. Okay, now you can see that it's actually writing this. Hey everyone, David here from Lauren Wire. Today we're diving into a tool that has been making some serious noise in the AI voice space. If you've been following my channel, you know I'm always on the hunt for the next big thing, blah, blah, blah. Lately, everyone's been asking, is there a real alternative to 11 Labs that doesn't break the bank? Well, today we're looking at Fish Audio right there. Yeah. So what is Fish Audio? Fish Audio is the next generation audio platform. It's adding in some automatic bolding. It goes over pricing right over here. Let's go see how accurate the pricing is. We're gonna go to Fish Audio. We'll go to pricing right here. You got $11, and let's see if it. We have the annual and so forth. So if you have a free tier, then you have a plus plan. So $5.50 to $9.99 per month. So the plus plan is $11 or $15. So I did get that right. I always recommend on pricing, always go and make sure that it's accurate. The 200 minutes, let's go see if that was accurate. So you have the 200 minutes right here, but what I would recommend for pricing on this one is to take a screenshot and then go and paste it in here and say correct the pricing based on this. But other than that, everything else looks really, really good. You have the key features, and so I was able to read the entire website. We have the pros, we have the cons, alternatives to Fish Audio. We have 11 Labs Play hit. I think that one you also need to be aware that I think that this one might have shut down. I'm not sure, but you might want to put in some other ones right in here as well. And then the final recommendation, it's giving it a 4.75 stars. Now, if you know what you're doing with this, right, you're probably going to want to go in there and do it. Two more things. You're going to want to maybe take a look at the software. If you have any experience, you'll be able to actually give it more of an accurate rating and tell them that. So you could say right here, update the rating to 4.2 stars. And then also, we need this post to be 1,500 words. And then go, because the current one right here was probably only about 600 words. So we're going to copy that. We'll come back over here and we'll go into a word counter. And you can see it was only 752, but we can control that by just saying, hey, because we didn't tell Gemini that, right? And that's where people get this wrong. They put in these, hey, create a blog post. Well, it's going to create you 700 words. If you need more robust, longer length blog posts, you need to tell the AI exactly what you need. And look at it's doing all this right here. It's taking it to the whole nother level. It's telling you what separates Fish Audio, where you can actually tell that with these commands, excited, whispering, sarcastic, laughing, all that, right? So now it's recreated this for us right here, and we can actually come up here and now copy this and go back into word counter and see how much better it did this time. And there you go. We just pasted that in right over here. Gather this right here, paste this in, almost 1,600 words to the T. We said 1,500 words, and it literally is 1,579 words long. So that is the power of using Gemini. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe. I'm going to come out with these long tutorials like this as well. You might notice there's a bunch of little tiny 1 to 2 minute tutorials on this channel, which are great, but I'm also going to be adding in these more in-depth tutorials and give you a whole nother level and reason to subscribe to the channel. So thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.